Yo, what's up y'all? Nashalot here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another quick guide of Elden Ring itself. We are back with another weapon showcase of Elden Ring, and today we're gonna showcase you where you can get the Watchdog Greatsword. It's one of those unique greatsword of the Elden Ring. You can farm an overland by one unique NPC that spawns himself at one unique place a little bit later on into the game itself. The nicest thing about this weapon for us Unga Bunga playstyles and playstyle lovers is another weapon for us to enjoy, because it scales themselves in S. For us to be able to wield this weapon, we need a solid form of 30 points into strength and 10 points into dexterity. But before we go all of that and start the showcasing you and we compare it to another weapon, I will have to say, if you like this content, do not hesitate on pressing a like, you comment down below and subscribe yourself to the channel. Your feedback, it truly matters to me as a young content creator, and your like truly helps me moving forward in the algorithm, because that shit is a bitch for us young content creators. If you want to see more about Elden Ring itself, you're the right channel. We like to keep it updated as much as possible, try to find you new stuff left and right for you to enjoy. So as you can see, the potency of this weapon is quite strong, and even in this playthrough I'm playing with a quality based build with a little bit of a twist in it, and the potency of this weapon is really quite nice. If I compare it towards another weapon that I preferably like to use, my favorite weapon itself, the Royal Greatsword, you can see the difference between these two weapons as significantly. Because I'm playing with a quality based build with a little tendency into magic, because I like using the Royal Greatswords. You will see that I have 805 attack power on my Giant Greatswords and 912 on my Royal Greatswords. So if you are playing with a 100% strength build, the potency will gonna be different. Where you need to go to the Mountain of Giants, and the first stop is going to be the Giant Grave Posts. You're going to need to hug the wall all the way to the more northwest area until you reach the Giant Conqueror's Hero's Grave. There is an area that's a little bit later on into the game itself. So the moment you reach here, the path you need to follow is the path I'm showcasing right now. Just say, watch it very carefully. I'm not going to speed it up so you can see exactly where you need to go, so you can try to farm this weapon for yourself. I have to say, the enemy you are going to fight is quite an annoying one, so come a little bit prepared. But the drop rate of this weapon is quite high, so you don't need to worry about that, because when I eventually managed to beat the enemy on my very first time, the weapon dropped himself. So that's quite nice, and I'm using any form of foods that can increase my item discovery, of items just left and right that can increase my item discovery. I do not use any of that, so it still dropped himself quite fast and quite easy. So yeah, it's quite nice to hear. So if you're following this path I'm showcasing right now, it's a little bit confusing left and right, so you need to look very carefully where you're jumping off. Just follow the path I showcased you, and you're gonna go yourself all the way to that monastery on the other side of the aisle over there, and that's where you need to go. And there's an NPC you need to beat to be able to get this weapon. Once again, there's a path you need to follow all the way here until you reach this beautiful dungeon and catacombs. Once you're here, you proceed yourself moving down and towards the catacomb itself. There's a lot of unique enemies here, quite potent, so if you want to discover this catacombs for the first time, just do be careful on that aspect as well, because it's quite of a challenging one as well. So we come here and we're gonna go a little bit stage down. But just to stick with the stream as well, do not forget to take the fog wall over there. You're gonna need a stonewood key to be able to activate this. That is not important for you to achieve this weapon, but just in general knowledge I give it to you. For if you're here for the first time, are you looking for the flame grant me strength, you will find it here into the stage itself. The moment you have this as well, you will proceed yourself more downwards. You're gonna find yourself a monk willing to attack you. The moment you deal with the monk, you're gonna proceed jumping down, and there you're gonna find the NPC that we need to beat for you to able to achieve this weapon. And when you're down here, you're gonna proceed yourself all the way up here to this altar. As you can see, it's quite of a challenge one. I died the first time here, so try to eliminate first the small enemies. When they approach the lights, there's the moment you can attack them. So when you attack them, be careful. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. So overall, I hate this enemy on passion. I just really don't like it. This one is just annoying one of the game for me. I don't know why. I just don't like them. And when the moment you're able to defeat them, the weapon that he's building is the weapon that we want. That's the real great sword. I tried to farm it at the beginning of the game as well, but it didn't drop. So it's the only place that I found personally where it drops is with him. By defeating him, you'll get the Watchdog Great Sword, and that's how you do it. It's a very short guide and a very short explanation how you can find it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, do not hesitate by pressing a like, comment down below, and subscribe yourself to the channel. I'm your host, the Astronaut itself. Also, thank you very much for chilling with me on my channel and listening to me mumbling for a good 6 minutes for me showcasing how you can get this weapon. And if you do, I will say enjoy it and try to do some damage with this shit in PvE or in PvP. See you next time, guys. Hopefully I'll see you on the live streams and a let's play guide, walkthrough, tips and trip with an Elden Ring itself. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.